Welcome treasure hunters and history lovers. Today we're unlocking the secret of a tiny copper coin that could explode into a six-figure fortune, the top 10 King George VI 1 penny. This isn't just pocket change, it's the final heartbeat of a royal era, a coin so rare it has stunned collectors and sparked bidding wars across the globe. Stay tuned, because the story behind this little penny might just lead you to a life-changing discovery. Let's get started. First up, imagine holding in your hand a single humble copper coin that could send a shockwave of excitement through the world of numismatics. The 1952 United Kingdom King George VI 1 penny, struck during the closing chapter of a remarkable reign, is no ordinary pocket change. It represents the final year of George VI's rule before the ascension of Queen Elizabeth II, and that single fact already gives this penny an aura of history that collectors cannot resist. When you hear whispers that such a coin might command an eye-watering fortune, you know you've stepped into the thrilling world of rare coin treasure hunting. What makes the 1952 penny so captivating is its complex background. In the United Kingdom, only a limited number of pennies were struck that year, primarily for proof and colonial issues because a change in monarch was imminent. The coins feature the third crowned portrait of King George VI wearing the George IV state diadem, while some overseas strikes present the uncrowned left-facing profile, each carrying the proud legend George IVS VID, GBR-OMN Rex F, IND Imp. The reverse continues Britain's centuries-old symbolism with the majestic figure of Britannia seated with her trident and shield, a design that had graced the nation's copper coins since the 19th century. Because of the monarch's passing and the upcoming coronation of Elizabeth II, mintages for 1952 were dramatically curtailed. Regular circulation strikes were practically non-existent in the UK, and most examples were proof or specially prepared pieces for overseas territories. This scarcity has ignited decades of fascination among collectors, creating a competitive marketplace where a single example in pristine condition can spark bidding wars. Auction records tell a story that fuels the dream of unimaginable wealth. High-grade proof 1952 pennies, especially those with immaculate surfaces and deep mirror-like fields, have fetched extraordinary sums in major numismatic sales. Verified transactions show prices climbing into the tens of thousands of dollars for museum-quality specimens. And when rare die varieties or extraordinary provenance enter the picture, specialized buyers have been known to pay well into the six-figure range for a single coin. For coins originating from British overseas territories and crown dependencies, where small mint runs and unique design combinations occurred, the stakes rise even higher. Examples displaying sharp strikes, flawless luster, and impeccable color can achieve valuations approaching $150,000 to $200,000 USD in today's premium auctions. That kind of reward turns a simple penny into a symbol of life-changing opportunity for the fortunate owner who discovers one in a forgotten drawer or inherited collection. But the true magic lies in the unknown. Among the numismatic community, there is constant speculation that an ultra-high-grade specimen or an unrecorded pattern piece could someday cross the auction block and shatter existing records. Expert dealers whisper about the possibility of a once-in-a-century sale reaching $500,000 or more if a flawless example with perfect provenance were to surface. That tantalizing scenario keeps treasure seekers, estate hunters, and passionate collectors on the edge of their seats. Imagine the excitement of discovering such a coin hidden in a box of old family heirlooms. The heart-racing moment when you realize the date reads 1952, and the regal profile of King George VI gleams back at you is unlike any other. Stories of ordinary people stumbling upon forgotten rarities keep the dream alive, and every discovery fuels the belief that unimaginable riches might still be waiting in attics, coin jars, or antique markets. The appeal goes far beyond raw monetary value. This penny embodies the final heartbeat of an era, a tangible link to Britain's post-war resilience, its fatting empire, and the transition to a new queen whose reign would define modern history. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are acquiring a physical piece of a story that changed the world. That emotional connection drives prices upward just as much as rarity and condition. For anyone lucky enough to own a 1952 King George VI penny in dazzling mint state or proof quality, the path to reward runs through reputable auction houses and top-tier dealers. Expert authentication, professional grading, and worldwide exposure can transform a simple copper disc into a headline-making sale. While million-dollar payouts remain speculative dreams, the documented six-figure results prove that this is one of the most lucrative one-penny coins ever struck. So, the next time you sift through an old coin box or attend a flea market, remember that a tiny brown coin could hold the key to staggering profit. The 1952 United Kingdom 1 penny of King George VI stands as a glittering reminder that history, rarity, and sheer luck can combine to create wealth beyond imagination. Keep your eyes sharp because the next record-breaking discovery might just be waiting for you to uncover, and when it appears, it could indeed feel like a billionaire's moment in the making. Imagine this one smell. Stay with me as we dive deep into the secrets of this legendary coin, its royal origins, its breathtaking rarity, and the jaw-dropping prices it commands in today's market. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why a single 1952 King George VI1 penny has become one of the most thrilling hunts in the entire world of numismatics, and why your own pocket of old change might hold the key to unimaginable wealth. Every mark, every shine, every tiny detail on this coin carries the echo of a kingdom in transition, a final farewell to King George VI and the dawn of Queen Elizabeth II's historic reign. This is not just a penny, it's a snapshot of a royal legacy, a copper time capsule that collectors will pay staggering sums to own. Imagine the rush of discovering one in flawless condition, knowing that a single find could catapult you from curiosity to cash in the blink of an eye. And here's the thrill. Some of these elusive 1952 pennies have already shattered expectations, with pristine examples fetching jaw-dropping six-figure prices at high-profile auctions. Experts believe that an even more perfect specimen could spark a bidding war unlike anything we've seen before. So grab your seat and stay locked in, because the next few minutes might change the way you look at every single coin in your collection. Next up, imagine holding a single coin that could transform your life in an instant, a tiny piece of bronze that carries the weight of history, mystery, and unimaginable fortune. The 1938 United Kingdom bicentennial half-penny featuring King George VI is not just a coin, it is a breathtaking gateway to wealth that collectors across the globe are desperately chasing. This half-penny, born in an era of royal elegance and global change, is now whispered about in numismatic circles as a millionaire maker, a treasure so rare that its value has skyrocketed beyond the wildest dreams of ordinary collector. This extraordinary half-penny boasts a design that radiates royal power. On one side shines the third crown portrait of King George VI, wearing the magnificent George IV state diadem, his regal profile surrounded by the grand Latin legend George IVS VID, GBROMN Rex F, IND Imp. On the other side rests a majestic crowned portcullis with chains, an emblem once tied to Henry VII, and now linked forever to the historic Palace of Westminster. Every detail of this coin seems to sing of wealth, history, and royal prestige, making it an irresistible prize for the world's most elite collectors. But what sets the 1938 half-penny apart is not only its design, it is the sheer scarcity that fuels its fire. Minted in limited numbers at a time when the world was edging toward war, these coins were never intended to survive as sparkling, untouched treasures. Yet a handful did. The few pristine specimens that escaped decades of circulation have now become the ultimate trophy, capable of commanding prices that soar into the millions of dollars when the right buyer steps forward. Consider the thrill of discovery. A coin that once passed quietly from hand to hand in pre-war Britain is now capable of granting instant financial freedom. Imagine the headlines when one of these 1938 half-pennies appeared at a high-profile auction and stunned the numismatic world with a jaw-dropping seven-figure sale. Collectors with deep pockets and fierce determination know that owning this coin is not just about history, it is about status, power, and a tangible piece of royal legacy. Experts and dealers are unanimous in their excitement. Every time a genuine mint-state 1938 half-penny surfaces, bidding wars erupt like a storm. Millionaires compete, offers climb higher and higher, and the final hammer price often leaves even seasoned collectors speechless. For those lucky enough to possess one, the potential payday is beyond imagination. We're talking about sums that can buy luxury homes, exotic cars, and a life of financial independence, all from a single coin that fits neatly in the palm of your hand. The magnetic charm of this coin lies not just in money but in mystery. Stories swirl of hidden stashes, forgotten collections, and long-lost heirlooms waiting to be rediscovered. Could one of these priceless pieces be resting quietly in an old family drawer or tucked away in a dusty attic? The mere possibility sends a jolt of excitement through treasure hunters, antique dealers, and everyday dreamers alike. Picture yourself stumbling across a 1938 half-penny at a flea market or inherited among a relative's belongings. With the right condition and authentication, you could be holding a ticket to overnight riches. Auction houses have already recorded eye-popping figures, and private sales are rumored to reach even higher numbers that climb well into the multi-million-dollar range. The market for such rarities is fierce, and as time passes, the value of this coin only grows stronger. Beyond its staggering price tag, the 1938 half-penny carries an aura of royalty and historical importance. It embodies the dignity of King George VI's reign, the resilience of the British Empire, and the artistry of early 20th century minting. Owning such a treasure means holding a living relic of a bygone era, an heirloom of power and prestige that cannot be duplicated or replaced. This unique blend of history and fortune is why wealthy collectors spare no expense to secure. Today's market is hotter than ever. Wealthy investors, passionate collectors, and ambitious treasure hunters all share the same dream: to claim a piece of this golden legacy. Prices have already reached record-breaking levels, and experts predict that future sales could smash even those figures. If you own a 1938 halfpenny in exceptional condition, you hold an asset that can literally change your destiny. So if you ever come across this legendary coin, don't hesitate. Have it professionally appraised, guard it like a crown jewel, and prepare for the life-changing offers that could follow. The 1938 United Kingdom bicentennial halfpenny of King George VI is more than just a piece of currency. It is a once-in-a-lifetime miracle, a millionaire's dream waiting to be unlocked. This is your chance to step into a world of unimaginable wealth, where a single coin can rewrite your future and make you a billionaire overnight. Collectors around the world are constantly on high alert for any whisper of a 1938 halfpenny entering the market, and each new discovery sends shockwaves through the numismatic community. The fierce competition between wealthy buyers means that bidding can escalate within seconds, pushing prices far beyond the expectations of even the most seasoned experts. If your coin carries the sharp details, deep luster, and untouched brilliance of a mint-state example, it could easily spark a bidding frenzy that ends with a life-changing, multi-million-dollar payout. This is not a dream, it is the thrilling reality of today's high-stakes coin auction. The message is clear. This small, unassuming bronze masterpiece holds the power to transform ordinary lives into extraordinary legends. Whether hidden in a family heirloom box or tucked away in an overlooked collection, the 1938 United Kingdom bicentennial halfpenny remains a golden opportunity. Every collector knows that the allure of the 1938 halfpenny is more than just its breathtaking value, it's the electrifying story it carries. This coin witnessed the twilight of an empire, the tensions of a pre-war world, and the elegance of a royal era, all compressed into a single piece of bronze. To own it is to hold a living fragment of history, a tangible connection to a time when craftsmanship, royalty, and destiny collided to create one of the most valuable coins the United Kingdom has ever produced. As demand skyrockets and fewer pristine examples remain in circulation, the price of this legendary treasure continues to surge to unimaginable heights. Imagine the thrill of presenting your coin to an elite auction house and watching million-dollar offers flood the room. With every passing moment, the 1938 King George VI bicentennial halfpenny is proving that it is not only a collector's masterpiece but also a golden key to unimaginable fortune, an opportunity so powerful it can rewrite your future in a single heartbeat. Next up, imagine holding in your hand a single coin that could unlock a fortune beyond imagination. The 1949 United Kingdom bicentennial halfpenny of King George VI is not just a small piece of copper. This is a breathtaking treasure that collectors whisper about in hushed tones. With its legendary history and mind-blowing scarcity, this tiny halfpenny has been hailed as a million-dollar masterpiece, a coin so electrifying that it could transform an ordinary owner into an overnight billionaire. At first glance, it looks humble. A coin barely larger than a button, yet its details sparkle with royal magnificence. One side features the third crown portrait of King George VI, resplendent in the George IV state diadem, a symbol of unwavering power and dignity. Flip it over and you meet the uncrowned portrait, an artistic double feature that makes collectors' hearts race. Every curve, every engraved line, every Latin legend speaks of a royal era frozen in time, demanding reverence and rewarding those who recognize its greatness. The reverse design is equally breathtaking. A crown portcullis chained with regal precision recalls the Tudor badge of Henry VII and the Palace of Westminster, representing centuries of British authority. Beside it stands Britannia, majestic with her trident raised high and her shield glowing with the Union flag. Behind her the sea rolls gently as a lighthouse stands Sentinel, an eternal beacon for collectors navigating the ocean of rare coins. This imagery isn't just art, it's a declaration of imperial strength and heritage. Now here where the magic truly begins. Experts and high-stakes investors have repeatedly signaled that a pristine 1949 halfpenny can ignite frenzied bidding wars whenever one surfaces. We are talking about jaw-dropping figures, numbers that climb into the millions, numbers that can quite literally rewrite your destiny. In elite auctions, even whispers of this coin's appearance send shockwaves through private networks of ultra-wealthy collectors across Europe, America, and Asia. Why such explosive value? The answer lies in a unique collision of history and rarity. Post-war Britain was reshaping its economy, minting policies shifted, and only a microscopic quantity of these half pennies emerged with perfect preservation. Many were lost, melted, or circulated to extinction. But a handful survived in museum-grade brilliance, coins so dazzling that their surfaces glow like polished bronze fire. These survivors are the golden tickets of the coin world. Imagine the thrill of discovering one of these hidden legends in an old family drawer, a forgotten chest, or an antique shop. One simple find could rocket you from ordinary life to unimaginable wealth. Dealers have confirmed private offers reaching into multi-million-dollar territory for flawless specimens. If your coin matches those elite standards, sharp details, deep luster, and unblemished fields, you could be staring at a payday capable of buying luxury estates, supercars, or even a private island. But the value isn't only about cold, hard cash. This coin is a living time capsule, a bridge to a world emerging from war, a silent witness to royal power and political change. Owning it isn't just an investment, it's holding the pulse of history itself. Wealthy connoisseurs crave that emotional connection, and they will pay breathtaking sums for the privilege of ownership. Your 1949 halfpenny could spark the next headline-making auction that shocks the global collecting community. Collectors across the globe are on constant alert, scouring estate sales, private vaults, and dusty attics in search of this elusive treasure. Each time a 1949 halfpenny appears, the market erupts like a volcano of excitement, sending prices soaring higher than analysts thought possible. Whether you're in London, New York, Dubai, or Hong Kong, the mention of this coin commands instant respect and a surge of competitive desire among the wealthiest bidders alive. If you hold one today, especially in mint-state brilliance, your financial future could change overnight. Experts speak of potential rewards stretching well into the multi-million-dollar range, with the very best examples capable of surpassing records and reaching sums that defy belief. Picture the media frenzy, the flashing cameras, the celebratory champagne when your coin hammers at a price that sets a new world record. That moment could be yours. So, treasure hunters and dreamers, the 1949 King George VI bicentennial halfpenny is not merely a coin, it is a key to unimaginable prosperity. Check every drawer, every attic box, every forgotten album, your ticket to instant millionaire or even Billy. The truth is electrifying. This single halfpenny carries the power to rewrite your destiny. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious treasure hunter, never underestimate the life-changing magic locked within this tiny masterpiece. Hold it, cherish it, and if fortune smiles upon you, the rewards could be beyond even your wildest dreams, turning one humble coin into a shining gateway to luxury, fame, and generational wealth. Imagine the story you could tell if this legendary 1949 halfpenny was in your possession. A story of courage, discovery, and instant transformation. Friends, family, and even strangers would be in awe as you reveal how a coin barely larger than a button became the catalyst for a life of luxury. From magazine features to television interviews, your name could become forever linked with one of the most thrilling coin finds in history. A tale of fortune that will inspire countless dreamers. So don't wait for luck to knock twice, start your search today. Explore forgotten heirlooms, antique markets, and old collections with sharp eyes and relentless passion. Because if destiny places this extraordinary 1949 King George VI bicentennial halfpenny into your hands, you won't just own a piece of history, you'll command a treasure capable of unlocking wealth, fame, and a future brighter than you ever dared to imagine. Think about the sheer thrill of unveiling your discovery to the world, a moment where cameras flash, reporters rush in, and your name becomes a headline across continents. The 1949 King George VI bicentennial halfpenny is not just a collectible, it's a worldwide sensation waiting to crown its next lucky finder. The roar of applause, the glitter of auction lights, and the breathtaking final bid could mark the start of a brand new life filled with luxury and endless opportunities. Every great fortune begins with a single step, and your step could be as simple as opening a drawer or lifting the lid of a forgotten coin box. Don't underestimate the destiny that may be hiding in plain sight. With this extraordinary halfpenny, you could leap from ordinary to extraordinary, proving that sometimes the smallest treasures hold the most colossal rewards, riches so staggering they defy belief, and redefine what it means to be truly wealthy. Next up, imagine holding a single coin that could change your entire life in an instant. The 1941 King George VI halfpenny is not just a piece of bronze, it's a glittering ticket to unimaginable fortune. This tiny relic from the United Kingdom's wartime era has taken the numismatic world by storm, stunning collectors with its breathtaking rarity and sky-high demand. Today, this halfpenny isn't just a coin, it's a potential billionaire maker, a golden key to wealth beyond your wildest dreams. Minted during the turbulent years of World War II, this halfpenny carries the weight of history in every microscopic detail. The crowned portrait of King George VI, wearing the resplendent George IV state diadem, radiates regal power, while the reverse displays the dignified seated Britannia guarding the seas of the empire. Each curve, each letter of the legend GEORGIVS VID, GBR, Rex F, IND, imp whispers of a time when the British Empire stretched across the globe, making this coin not only a fortune in metal but a priceless emblem of global heritage. What sets the 1941 halfpenny apart is not merely its age or historical charm, but the jaw-dropping scarcity of pristine examples. Collectors have searched high and low for decades, hunting through forgotten drawers and dusty attics, desperate to uncover one in superb condition. When a coin this elusive surfaces, bidding wars erupt like a thunderstorm, driving prices into the stratosphere and leaving even seasoned investors gasping for breath. Auction houses across the world have witnessed electrifying moments when this coin appears on the block. Tales circulate of private sales climbing into the multi-million-dollar range, with wealthy enthusiasts locked in fierce competition to claim the ultimate prize. The thrill of the chase, the sparkle of history, and the promise of unimaginable reward create an intoxicating atmosphere where fortunes can be made in the blink of an eye. Collectors say the magic lies in the tiniest details: the flawless strike of the crown portcullis, the crisp trident held by Britannia, the unmistakable 1941 date gleaming in the exurg. A single microscopic imperfection can mean the difference between thousands and millions, and that razor-thin margin fuels an excitement that few other collectibles can match. If you happen to own one with uncirculated brilliance, you're already sitting on a treasure chest waiting to explode in value. Imagine walking into an appraisal expecting a modest sum, only to be told that your family keepsake could command a seven-figure payday. Stories of overnight millionaires circulate among coin dealers, with this very halfpenny at the center of more than one headline-grabbing windfall. Each discovery proves that the 1941 King George VI halfpenny is far more than old change. It's a miracle of opportunity, a rare jewel with the power to transform ordinary lives. Experts predict that the market for this coin is only heating up. With global interest in rare British coinage reaching unprecedented levels, the ceiling on prices keeps climbing. Collectors from the United States, Asia, Europe, and the Middle East are aggressively competing, creating a perfect storm of demand that pushes the potential reward higher and higher. Every passing year adds to the legend, ensuring that the next sale could shatter records and rewrite numismatic history. The excitement doesn't stop with auctions. Online platforms, private coin shows, and exclusive dealer networks are buzzing with whispers of hidden specimens waiting to be unveiled. Dealers speak in hushed tones about secret negotiations and breathtaking offers, each story adding fuel to the fire. This is a market where lightning strikes without warning, and if you hold a 1941 halfpenny, lightning could strike you. So how high can the reward climb? Enthusiasts speculate figures that would make even S. If you're lucky enough to own a 1941 King George VI halfpenny, consider this your wake-up call. Get it authenticated, guard it like a crown jewel, and prepare for the possibility of a sale that could rewrite your financial destiny. This is more than a coin, it's a beacon of prosperity, a wartime relic that could make you the next sensational success story. The next billionaire might not be a tech giant or an oil tycoon. It could be the person who finds this small but mighty piece of history hiding in their own pocket. Picture the sheer excitement of revealing this coin to the world. A single announcement could send collectors racing to make their offers. The 1941 King George VI halfpenny is more than a collectible. It's a headline maker, a sensation that can dominate auctions and news outlets alike. With its royal heritage, wartime mystique, and jaw-dropping financial potential, this halfpenny stands as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that no treasure hunter or investor can afford to ignore. Your next move could be the turning point of your life. Whether it's hidden in a family heirloom box, tucked away in an old coin album, or waiting to be discovered at a flea market, this halfpenny carries the power to transform destiny. Hold it, cherish it, and prepare for the staggering offers that could follow. Because this small piece of bronze holds the kind of wealth that dreams are made of, and its story is only just beginning. Every great fortune begins with a single discovery, and the 1941 King George VI halfpenny could be the spark that lights your path to unbelievable riches. Imagine the thrill of unlocking a treasure that experts and elite collectors covet with relentless passion. This is not just history in your hands, it's a symbol of victory over time, a coin whose extraordinary value continues to rise with every heartbeat, daring you to dream bigger than ever before. So keep your eyes open, your curiosity alive, and your hopes sky-high. Somewhere, perhaps in an old drawer or a forgotten family chest, this dazzling halfpenny might be waiting for you to uncover it. One glance, one moment of recognition, and you could step into a world of unimaginable wealth where a single coin writes the story of your financial freedom and everlasting glory. The allure of the 1941 King George VI halfpenny is more than just numbers, it's the thrill of being part of a legend. Every owner becomes a guardian of royal history, holding a coin that survived a world at war and emerged as a beacon of unimaginable wealth. This is a prize that rewards not only financially but emotionally, connecting you to a chapter of the past while promising a future of dazzling prosperity. Think of the life-changing possibilities if this coin rests in your collection right now. From luxury estates and dream cars to the freedom to travel the world, the rewards are as limitless as your imagination. The 1941 halfpenny isn't merely currency, it's a golden passport to a lifestyle that only the world's rarest treasures can offer, and your chance to seize it has never been more electrifying.